Hi guys, it is April from Getting Hogo With It. I am accompanied today by my handsome husband, Barry.
That would be me.
So today, we're doing my September TBR, and Barry is going to be choosing nearly all of it. I trust him, and I don't trust him all at the same time. There's a lot of glee for you.
I have no idea what I'm doing, but...
Okay, so I will explain what he's doing. First, I need to say what I'm going to be reading that's outside of this, because if you haven't seen one of my recent videos, I am trying to force myself to read the books that are on my shelves. And so what I'm doing is I'm going back a year. So the September book haul that I did last year, I'm going through all of the books, all of them that I bought in September. There were 60. So
that doesn't surprise me.
I know it doesn't surprise you. But yeah, I bought 60 books last September, and I had to choose one book from the lot that I am going to read this September. And that book that I chose is Kate Atkinson's Life After Life. This is a World War II story that is kind of like sci-fi meets historical fiction, because this woman lives her life over and over again, and it's what would have happened in history if she had lived after a certain point or she had died after a certain point. I've never read any Kate Atkinson. I've been wanting to read her for a very long time, and isn't this beautiful, Barry?
Yeah, it's very nice.
It's really nice, so I'm excited to read that. Anywho, so that's number one. But for today, Barry is going to choose all of the rest of the books. He is going to choose 4 books. One of the books must be an arc. So these are books, arcs are, you guys know, books that I get from publishers. I really want to make sure that at least one of them, if you wanted to choose all arcs, you could do that. Although I have a feeling there are going to be a few sneaky books on here that I
already have a couple picked.
Oh, look at that. Okay, so you get to choose 4. One of them is an arc. One of them I can say nay to. If I don't want it, I have the power to say no to one book. Oh, and then also if I've already read one of the books, then that's off the list as well. So, just suggestion to you. You might want to pick like 5 or 6 and like have your priorities.
Sure.
So we're gonna like watch Barry go through my bookshelf. I won't know what he chooses in the end. But okay, let's do this. Barry's got his books.
I have books.
So you have to hand them to me, and I'll...
Alright, so I picked 6 in total. Hopefully you haven't read these.
And you picked an arc.
I think I picked a couple arcs.
This is good. This is good news.
Alright.
Okay, so you have them in the order that you really want me to read versus... Okay.
Absolutely.
Good. I'm so excited.
Alrighty. You ready?
I feel like I'm buying books, but they're on my shelves.
Oh, they are.
Okay. Okay.
So the first one...
Yes! I knew you were going to pick this. Sorry, it's not even in...
Yeah. So selfishly, I chose Ready Player One because I've been wanting to watch this movie, and April refuses to watch the movie until she reads the book. Yeah. So I'll make her read the book, yeah, and then we can watch the movie.
So I have heard mixed things about this. Some people love it and some people hate it. Apparently, if you lived through the 80s, this feels very, like, reminiscent of our childhoods.
Right.
I'm so excited to read this.
So is that a yes?
That is an absolute yes. This is happening. I was genuinely hoping that you were going to pick this because I did want to watch the movie with you.
Perfect.
So, okay, that's happening.
That
Number
one
one.
was definitely pre-thought out in advance.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was for sure going to grab that one.
Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, so, okay, so that is not an arc, though.
I realize that.
So you still have 3 more to go, and you have to choose an arc in there.
The second one I chose was The Bees.
The Bees by Laline Paul. So this is a sci-fi about bees. I don't really know still what this is about fully. So it's about bees, and you read from the bees' perspective, but it's sci-fi. It says The Handmaid's Tale meets The Hunger Games. It is very interesting. I am not sure.
All right.
I'm going to think about this. I just realized that I bought this somewhere and it's a proof copy, and you're not supposed to sell proofs. It says uncorrected proof. I had no idea. Oops. Whoever did that was not supposed to do that. You can donate proofs, but you can't, like, sell them somewhere. Anyway, maybe I got it from a library and it's okay.
Yeah.
But I'm going to think about this.
All right.
That's because 2 sci-fis is a lot for me, but okay, let's keep going. Keep going.
The next one I got
Ooh.
was Every Single Secret.
Every Single Secret by Emily Carpenter. I'm just going to take this out. Oh, God.
Very graceful.
Very graceful. So this is a proof. This is an ARC copy, which makes me very, very happy. Emily Carpenter wrote The Weight of Lies, and I believe all of her books are published through Amazon. So if you didn't know, Amazon publishes books. And this is about, ooh, this sounds interesting. This is about a woman named Daphne who is with her fiance, and they go to this 7-day retreat in preparation for their marriage. And things start to get crazy on this 7-day retreat. So I'm very excited about this one. So I think that's a yes.
Alrighty.
I think that's a yes.
Perfect.
Every Single Secret.
The next one,
Boy I keep doing this.
The Keyhole.
The Boy at the Keyhole. I'm so excited to read this. This is meant to be like Gothic literature, like Daphne du Maurier-esque, about a young boy named Samuel. He lives in like an old, very beautiful mansion with the housekeeper. His mother has just up and left. She didn't say goodbye. He doesn't know what happened to her, but he has a suspicion that she is actually dead and the housekeeper killed her. And so can you imagine being a young boy with no one to turn to except the person you think killed your mother?
Yep.
You can't imagine that?
I can.
Wow.
Sounds horrible.
That does sound horrible. I'm so excited about this. Yes, to The Boy and the Keyhole.
And that's a proof as well. So
yeah, that's another proof. You did so good. I thank you. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3 for sure.
All right.
So now you really have to decide, because I could say yes to the bees.
That's true. I have 2 more.
Okay, so why don't we go through all 3?
And then you can make your pick.
Would you feel comfortable with that?
Well, I would like to pick from the 2, so you can nix one,
okay.
and then I'll pick.
Oh, I like it.
Work?
We just created new.
So the other one is The Beginning of the World in the Middle of the Night.
Yes, and if you're wondering what these little things are that I keep taking out, I'm trying to organize my shelves by like type of genre and stuff, and one of them is arcs. So this makes me very happy because Jen Campbell, you know, is a booktuber who I love, and she wrote this book of short stories, and this is her short the paperback version of it. Okay. It just came out, and she kindly sent this to me, and I actually was meant to read it in August, so very, very much so excited about that one. I'm gonna put it down.
All right. And then the last one is Daughters of the Lake.
Daughters of the Lake. This is another Amazon book. So Wendy Webb writes ghost stories, really, but they're like light ghost stories. They're not overly scary ghost stories. And this is about a woman who goes to this home on a lake, and she finds a dead woman and her dead baby in the lake. And she recognizes the woman because she's dreamt of the woman before. So it's meant to be very creepy. It comes out November 1st. So that one looks really good. So, okay, so I have to choose?
You have to nix one of those three.
Okay, so I have, the three options are Daughters of the Lake, The Beginning of the World in the Middle of the Night, and The Bees. Oh dear, what do I do? Okay, I think I'm going to try to get out of my comfort zone a little bit by choosing either The Bees or The Beginning of the World in the Middle of the Night. And now Barry has to choose.
Ooh. The pressure is on.
The pressure is on.
Well, since you have Player Ready 1, and that's kind of like...
Ready Player One.
That one too, you have that one. And it's a bit sci-fi.
Yeah.
And I think The Bees is probably in that same genre.
Yeah.
We'll skip that one, and we will go with the Jen Campbell book.
That makes me very happy. You knew that I wanted that.
Yes.
All right. So we've got our books for September, and I'm very excited about all of them. So we've got Ready Player One. We've got Every Single Secret. The Boy at the Keyhole, and then The Beginning of the World in the Middle of the Night. We have 3 arcs here, which is so good. Oh, and we can't forget Life After Life. But
Yes.
that's just my own.
Yeah. 5 books.
5 books for
Easy
September.
peasy.
Well, hopefully. You never know with me. But maybe I can even listen to... No, I don't want to listen
We
to
could
any of
always
those.
just watch the movie Ready Player
No.
One, and then you don't have to worry
No,
about
that's
reading.
not happening.
Well, it's just a thought.
Thank you for doing this.
Sure,
This
no
is
problem.
fun. I think we should do this like once a year.
Yeah, I suppose.
Why? What is wrong with that?
That's fine.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it's good.
All right. Libby's here being snuggled by Barry. Why don't you pick her up and show them?
Sure. Hey, Libby, want to say hello to YouTube people?
She's feeling much better. Hey, Chicken Hawk. Oh, she's even looking at the camera. Okay, guys, let me know in the comments below if you've read any of these books, although I know some of them are proofs and aren't out yet. But let me know in the comments below if you've read any of them, have liked them, also what you're planning to read in September. And I'll talk with you soon. Thanks, Barry.
No problem.
Bye.
Bye-bye.